Sometimes parents are emotionally out of control when they confront their child, and such scenes often go like this.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Smartass. This is the first and the last time I'm going to be called in by your school principal to be told that you are no longer welcome on campus because you use drugs.
Ron, how could you do this? I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening to us.
You think this is funny? You think you're so bloody smart being caught with dope in your locker?
Ron, why did you do this? Don't you realize that you have ruined everything? Your life, our lives. I don't know what I'm going to tell people. What's your grandmother going to say? I don't understand. I don't see how you could ever look yourself in the mirror again. I can't.
No way. No way am I going to put up with this. I'll tell you something. If I catch you taking drugs, I'll kick your butt so hard you won't know what hit you, so help me God!
The hell you will. I'm not going to stay around here and listen to this crap.
The hell you won't. You're grounded, buddy. You're grounded until the end of the semester.
Yeah, old man? You just try it.
I'll kill you, boy! So help me, I'll kill you!
Dad, I know you're angry, and you have a right to be angry, but you've got to vent some of that stress before confronting your child. You get much farther that way.
You want to try that?
When I got the call from your school today, I was really mad. Really angry. And I made a fool out of myself, throwing stuff all over the office, yelling at Betty about changing my afternoon meetings. I was nasty to your school as if it was their fault. I had to go out in the backyard and throw some rocks before I could calm down enough to come in and have this talk with you.
Well, that's much better, and, well, it's much more effective. Now, Mother, you made a really big mistake in that last scene. You made your son feel he's committed the unpardonable sin.
If he doesn't really see a way of working out of the problem and gaining back your trust, a sense of futility might come up that makes him say, well, I guess there's nothing I can do now and I've blown it, and instead of solving your problem, might lead to another problem. So try to make it very clear when you're setting limits what you expect your child to do, and when he or she does it, pat him on the head, give them a stroke, tell them that they're earning your trust back. Give them some concrete things that they can follow to earn your trust back, to gain their pride back and their self-respect.
Now, let's drop in on a friendly backyard barbecue.
Hey, how about this boy of mine? He is going to be the first-string quarterback on the varsity next year, right, you?
Well, what do you know about that?
Tell me again what the coach said. Come on. Modest. He's modest like his father. I don't mind spilling the beans, though. The coach says he's got the best arm he's ever seen. He's going to be all conference. He'll probably take the Jayhawks all the way to the state championship. Did I say probably? I meant definitely. That's the way we do things in this family.
Parents should be proud of their children, but be careful that your support and encouragement don't cross that dangerous line and become unfair or unrealistic expectations. Don't let your kid live in fear of letting you down. He just may turn to drugs if he gets the signal that he won't be loved unless he succeeds. But the opposite is just as bad. Don't set such low expectations that you discourage your kid from succeeding. Pammy, how are things going in school?
Fine. Well, I don't imagine too many colleges will be beating down our door. Mostly C's. But Pammy is such a good girl. And at least she's got that part-time job at the Xerox place. Listen, making copies of other people's things is not such a bad living, right? And hopefully she'll find somebody nice who can take care of her, and then she'll just have to worry about things like jobs and, stuff like that. Right, honey?
So, what's up with your boy, Hal?
You know, same old thing.
I don't recall you ever mentioning what sports he goes out for.
I don't think he does, actually.
Oh, a ladies' man, huh? Spends all of his time chasing after the girls.
Gee, I don't know. He never talks much about girls. He doesn't really seem to be interested in much at all, at least as far as I can tell. I mean, I don't push him. I figure if he wants to let us in on what's going on at school, he'll do it. I'm not much for these subjects the kid's got to take now. I wouldn't know if he's doing well or not. Know what I mean?
The child of such a parent may not see a reason not to take drugs. Worse, the parent may expect the child to fail and tell him so. If you tell your children to fail, they will live up to your expectations.
Kids, being only human, will fail once in a while. How do you, as a mother or father, respond to failure? First, give your child room to ventilate the anger. Here's a girl who, despite making every effort, fails to be picked for the school tennis team.
Well, I'm not setting foot near that school ever again. I hate those people, and I hate Mrs. Wiles. She can take her tennis team and just go to hell. I have played and practiced and played and practiced. God, I could just put my fist through that ugly Susan Crenshaw's damn face. They picked her. They picked that idiot, that pig, over me. They picked Joni Richardson over me. All I've done is just waste my time. Well, they could just shove it. I'm killing myself just to be shown that I'm not good enough.
Oh, honey. Oh, sweetheart, I wish you didn't have to go through this. I really do. I know how hard you worked. Hey, you know how hard you worked. And I've seen you play, and you're good. You're really good. And you gave 100%. Now, you may not believe me right now, but that's what really counts. And I don't blame you if you never want to pick up that tennis racket again. After everything that you've been through, it's discouraging. And it hurts. I know it hurts. But I gotta tell you, I am so proud of you. And I love you. I really love you.
Oh, that's the key to this dilemma. Make sure your child knows that she is loved right now for who she is, not for what she might become.
I doubt that this will ruin her love for tennis or make her afraid to try out and do new things. Later on, when she calms down, she's going to remember who was there for her, and in reality, that'll help her even take bigger risks the next time.
Too many parents look at teen drinking as a necessary evil, just another part of growing up, and we have a real problem with that in this country. Some people even go so far as to supply alcohol for their kids' parties, no matter how many children kill themselves and other innocent people on our streets and highways. There's always the parent who resigns himself to the problem, either out of ignorance or frustration. Let's play such a scene and take a look at this kind of widespread and dangerous parenting.
I guess you've got one hell of a hangover this morning.
Oh, really? I hadn't noticed.
Your mother noticed. She's in the bathroom cleaning up the mess that you made last night.
I guess I got a little bombed at the party.
Little bombed?
Could we do this later?
Boy, you're something. I suppose you're proud of yourself.
It's no big deal.
The least you can do is learn how to handle it. The least you can do is not come home and puke like some panty waste. I never did that.
Whoa, wait a second. It's against the law for your child to drink. Don't encourage him. This is not a rite of passage. This is not some macho contest. Remember, every time he picks up a magazine or turns on the television, the liquor industry is telling him how okay, how cool, how macho it is for him to drink, especially to drink beer. And don't back that up by trying to teach him how to drink like a man. Anyway, this is not a good time to try and talk to him. Wait till he's feeling better, okay?
Bobby, I know the kind of pressure that you can feel from your friends.
Dad.
But it is not okay to go along with a crowd where drinking is involved. It doesn't make you a bigger or a better man, no matter what the TV or the movies or the liquor ads say. Now, I know what a temptation it is. But the point is that it's against the law for a person your age to drink.
I know.
And it's against the rules of this house. I don't want to have to say this more than once. You are not to drink. And you are never to get into a car or someone driving when they've been drinking. I'm grounding you for what happened last night. And you're never to go to a party at Todd's house again. And I'm going to call his parents. I'm going to tell them why.